part of an exclusive club called Anyone Who's Worked on Dragon Ball. And so, yeah, seriously, I don't remember what it was. Actually, we were doing Vexio. Anyone here a fan of the film Vexio? Oh, one person, yay! The rest of you fail. There's a scene where the character I play has this crazy, just insane, top of the voice scream. And it's a CGI animated film, so it's not a very stylized flap. It's very human looking, and it's like, his face is doing all the, see the veins and everything, and it's just like watching this, and it's like 8 seconds long. That may not sound like a very long period of time, but the equivalent would be 8 seconds of standing on your head trying to drink a glass of water while someone is continually punching you in the stomach. Ergo, an eternity. And so Mike McFarlane, of course, who's from the Dragon Ball group, is like, oh, yeah, let me show you how to do this. Because I was new to the screaming at the time. It was kind of early days for me. And he got up there in front of the mic and makes it look like it's the easiest thing in the world. He's like, yeah, Mike McFarlane. And I'm like, going, I'm so screwed. Out of the booth, and we did a couple of takes. Every time I straight up, blow your voice out when you do this. And the top of the voice screaming. That's when my for 8 seconds. And I'm like, ah! And it's just like a tiny version of that same scream. And I get to the end of it, and your breath just tapers off, and you see stars. I'm like, how long was that? Oh, it could be like 4 seconds. Over and over again, and finally, my last time, I got exactly to 8.5 seconds because they needed just a little more time than a second so he can taper it off because they cut away from the screen to something else. So it can't be just like exactly 9 seconds. So it'll be like, cut. Doesn't work. So I did it, and exactly just as I got it to 8, and I'm watching the time code, and I'm like, Now, the thing about passing out in this fashion is it's more of a browning out than a blackout because you don't go completely unconscious. In other words, my brain made sure that I was awake for all these really key moments of the experience. Blacking out, falling down, waking up just in season to feel the floor hitting my ass. And the chair falling on me and the mic going. And Mike just kind of steps in. You okay? I mean, I've learned, actually, the trick to, and this is a little bit of wisdom I'll give you. If you learn nothing else from me today, take this, please, in the spirit within which it was given. If ever you are in public and you have a fantastic fall, the kind that you simply don't recover from without the room laughing at you, the trick to not being laughed at is to just stay down. Because if you fall, you're like, oh, I'm falling. Everyone's like, I'm falling. And now I'm all tangled up.
I'm glad I got that on video.
All over again. That's
I know.
Now for the mic. So, just stay down. And if someone comes over to you, just play it off as long as you can. Are you okay? I don't know. Like seriously, you were all laughing just now. If I had stayed down for another 5 seconds, you would have gone from laughter to, oh God. Is he okay? You don't know. So there's that story. Countless poop stories. Many stories of when I was recording for Bacano.
It's because of this story I started watching Bacano.
Yeah, well, one of my favorite moments recording any show was the fact that I tended to be so ridiculous recording. Mike doesn't like me anymore. So, now it's going to be like... I'm leaving! Seriously, how lazy is it for me to even have this? Okay, so, But Isaac, is very flamboyant, very over the top, and his voice is very much a reflection of that. And so the best way to get it out is to just be da 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 da. But the way we record, we do a few lines or a line at a time, depending on how Tyler, the director, wants to go about it. And they need a little time between lines to make sure that it works and that Tyler likes it and that it's going to fit in the time allotted. So I would tend to freeze in ridiculous poses, whatever I happen to be doing when I stopped an Isaac line. That way, if Tyler wants to get the line again, I'm kind of still there. So it's easy to just expedite the process of getting another take. And this would happen frequently, where I'm in this booth where there's this wall of glass between Tyler, the director, and Corey, Charlotte, the engineer, and myself, so they can see everything I'm doing, and to them, it's hilarious. Tyler, at that point, had never worked with me on a show, or rather, I with him, on a show where I wasn't playing the sort of buttoned-up, hand in my pocket, kind of, character that just does this sort of thing. He's not very physical, he's not very emotive. Isaac was all over the gosh darn map, and so, Tyler would sit there, and I'd be like, okay, blah, 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 blah. And this would take forever, and I'd be like, look out at Tyler, not wanting to break pose, and I would look, and Tyler would just be like, what's wrong? Nothing. Just wondering what the hell that is. And at one point, I was, for some reason, they're doing some monologue when they were on the train, and it was the one that kind of ends with the whole, you can be whatever you want, blah, blah, blah. They're kind of giving Jacuzzi a pep talk. And for some ridiculous reason, I started doing, you have to picture the mic right here. While I was delivering the line, I started doing this. I don't know why. It just sort of seemed like the pose he would take. And Tyler and Corey are crying in each other's arms watching me do this, because it's just ridiculous. I'm standing up and like, and Tyler's going, please, just don't hurt yourself. This is so awesome, and we love it, and the sound is great, but I'm so afraid for you. Sure you should be doing, you're going to, dislocate your shoulder or take out your lumbar, something. Please just be careful. And I'm like, well, it's the character. And it's Tyler's thing was I think that you are moving so ridiculously that it is somehow going back in time through the ether and somehow infecting the imaginations of the original creators of this character and inspiring them to make him more of an ass than he already is. That is how much of an ass you appear to be. And I was like, shut up, it's the character. And after just having to defend my movement, an hour later we get to a scene where Isaac and Miria both just happen to be doing this.
Yes!
I know this character, and after that I got carte blanche to do everything I wanted to, and not everything I wanted to do, but you get the idea. So, yeah, a lot of boot stories. I've taken out microphones, I've worn blue Snuggies, all sorts of things. Yeah, you all know that story, I'm sure. All right, let's take another question. You, Matt.